Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over here at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun I got today is this guy. This is a New England Arms 12 gauge, 3.5 inch Magnum, deer slug, rifled slug gun. This is a fully rifled 3.5 inch. Does it say 3? No, it says 3 inch rifled bore. So I couldn't find any sabots at the house to shoot. I think I shot them all up the other day in a video. So I thought I'd get out here and we'd do a little video on this gun. Now this gun is a slugger, and it came with this is a 10 gauge frame with a rifled 12 gauge 3 inch Magnum barrel on it, and it came as a 2-barrel set. So it came as a 26 inch full choke 10 gauge smoothbore shotgun and a 24 inch rifled 12 gauge 3 inch Magnum slug barrel. And it's got a 4x32, I think this is a 4x32 millimeter Simmons 22 Magnum on it. So we're going to test this old gun, see if it's got any accuracy to it at all, and we're going to look at it. I basically brought this gun out just to show another variant on the Harrington Richardson shotgun. Now this one is manufactured by New England Arms in Garner, Massachusetts. New England Arms is where in the early 1980s Harrington Richardson was finally starting to get in trouble. So what happened was the loyal employees of Harrington Richardson went and agreed to purchase the company, purchase up shares in the company, and continue to run the company as the employees. And that went for about 10 years. And finally, the employee-based company, it finally went under. And there exists now in name only. Harrington Richardson is a name that is bartered around in the firearms manufacturing community, and you know, you buy the name and you import some guns from someplace else and you sell them under the name Harrington Richardson. That's, you know, they don't make anything themselves anymore. I think currently there's a line of what they call the Pardner shotgun, which is a Roron or Hawk shotgun that's imported from China, sold as the H&R Pardner. Stevens is in the same shape. They exist in name only. Ivor Johnson exists in name only, you know. But this was a gun that was actually manufactured under a partnership between the company's employees and the company itself. So with all that having been said, I'm going to get me 2 3/4 inch law enforcement. Yeah, blue slugs. Federal premium, law enforcement ammunition, rifled slugs. The flap information is 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch, 1 ounce maximum, low recoil, hollow point rifle slug. And we're going to shoot this gun right here, right now, and see how it actually shoots. And this gun's got a scope on it. Hey, go pull that guy down, will you? Pull the target off of it and just lay it down on the gravel side of the log, and I'll point this gun in some other direction. There we go. While we're prepping our range. I can't do everything. Or lay it on the grass side, I guess. Okay, now we got the ranges clear. We're ready to try this gun out. Break it open here, put us a Really? Well, I didn't much care for that. Grab that slug for me, will you? I have an assistant director today. Hey, let's try it on the 25-yard, 10-inch steel plate that's about 2 inches thick. See if I can get it. There we go. And it hit it. It hit and seed it. Let's get us another one, put it in there. I'm not a big fan of federal shotgun shells, but I love the way they smell. All right, let's get it again. Here we go. Hey, got to cock it. Come on. Gonna wind it up. Whammy! Whammy! All right. You'd have to hunt this gun out of a deer stand. That's all there is to it, because, if you hunted it off the ground, you'd have to have a, razor or a mud ox or something to carry it around in. Woof. Yeah. Let me shoot a couple more out of it before I get tired of it. It starts killing me. All right, here we go. Boy, it really works on that steel plate down there. This gun probably shoot 100 yards. With this scope on here, you'd be able to adjust for your drop, and be able to engage something out a lot farther than you would with a regular rifle-sighted smoothbore slug gun. This guy shoots pretty good. It's got too much scope on it, I think. It's going to have some kind of a smaller scope. I think I've got a little shotgun scope I'm going to put on it. Here we go, one more time. Oh, Lordy. Guns like this used to be super popular, especially in states where the slug was required for white-tailed deer. Typically Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Georgia, a lot of places like that. Those states have started to get away from that restriction and start having high-powered rifle white-tailed deer hunting in their state and not restricting it to slug only. I was in northern Ohio last year at a military event, and I went into a hardware store there to get some brasso, and they had a little gun department, and the wall was completely lined up with 12 gauge and 10 gauge deer slug guns, and they were cheap. They were ridiculous. I mean, 37 Ithaca deer slayer, for $225. I saw one of these guys with rifle sights on it. They wanted $115 for it, because everybody has run to their FFL dealer and traded in their rifle slug gun for a high-powered rifle, and there's tons of these things on the market, and you see them, they're really cheap, but the thing of it is, they're still effective. This gun with a scope on it, you could adjust out of the drop and have tremendous firepower out at 150 yards. So it's a lot to pack. This is a lot of gun to pack around in the woods, but if you were going to stationary hunt, like from a tree stand, yeah, this guy would be a killer gun. If you were hunting off of a camouflaged Argo or something like that, yeah, well, you didn't have to pack this gun through the woods 10 miles. This would be a fine gun for that. I wouldn't want to carry it very far. It'd be like carrying the bipod for a 1917 machine gun. It just, after a while, it'd get to be a real pain in the arm. All right then, that's about the size of it. Old 10 gauge 3-inch Magnum Slugger with a scope on it. Like it, tate, share a pie, commentate, and subscribe, and like that. And I really appreciate you watching my content. It means a lot to me. We're going to get out there and find you another cool old gun. All right then, we'll see y'all.